Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV, the Great Khan. So we're still in our war with Crimea. We're also in war with Circassia, which we are fighting for our new vassal, Gaz, we'll call him, because I have no idea how to pronounce the rest of that name. And we're considering attacking Nogai while we still have the Uzbeks, considering attacking Nogai to break their alliance with the Uzbeks that they recently got. Because the Uzbeks can only be friends with us. That's the rules. We'll give them to Gaz. We'll give these guys to Gaz. Right. We would like you to give every one of your provinces to our vassal. We would also like your money. And we'd like you to give up claims in Crimea. And claims in our vassal. And anything else? Revoke some cores. Yeah, do that. Perfect. That gets us a lot of prestige as well. 10 prestige, and all of this land is our vassals. Our vassal likes us because we gave them land in a war. We can move out. We actually have very low manpower right now. That's the only thing that doesn't make me want to go to war with Nogai. Although, we could get some mercenaries up to the level that we need. So let's have a look. Nogai. How many how many troops do you have? They have 13,000. That's a reasonable number. Okay. We might just have to let the alliance stand and then break it at a point further in the future. We're not peacing out with you, Crimea. It's not going to happen. We're waiting for our ticking war score. How long has the war been going on for? Like, we started it on the start date of the game. I wish it would just give me like a number. Did it? Right, let's see. Doesn't say for how long. Okay, we'll wait. We can continue fabricating claims on Nogai while we wait though. They really don't like us anymore. I think they may have started realizing that we're fabricating claims on their provinces. Nah, they're just paranoid. It's fine. Okay, Muscovite have accepted peace with Kazan. Oh, and they took Kazan, which means that we automatically got the fort from Samara, which means Kazan will peace out. I think we want these 3 provinces. That was what I was thinking beforehand. I think those are good provinces to have. In fact, do they have any... Let's have a look at the trade node. We definitely want a Canada. Was it Canada? Anyway, because that's in our node. And that would actually give us almost complete control apart from what Nogai has. Nothing else looks that good overall. We might want to give Uzbek some land. Let's just work it out. In fact, I have an even better idea. Oh, Crimea aren't in this war. Oh, not Crimea. I was thinking our new vassal, if we had some way of getting them in the Crimea war, we could have given that land to them. But they're not going to take that. We could take different land from Crimea. We wouldn't have a claim on it, but then we could have this land left over for our vassal. Like if we were to take Tin, Khazar, and Yedishkul and Crimea, leave the Mansur, Kubain, and Azaraba, that would mean that, well, probably Lithuania would eat Mansur at some point. Gives Lithuania a target that isn't us. We could have our vassal eat these ones and we still have the coastal provinces. How much war score is that? 23, 36, 50, 61. So that's 61% war score here. Yeah, that works out for me. 61%, oh, but then we've got the humiliate, that's the problem. What if we left them Crimea? We just took these 3 provinces. Really, the only reason we're taking Tin is so that we can... What if we were to take Mansur instead, actually? It's 12, 26, 39, Yeah, 62? That's more? Yeah. Oh, I thought that was less. I thought, for some reason, I thought this was 13%, which is where we get my confusion from. We could take Mansour in these ones. But I don't really want the border with Lithuania, that's the thing. This has more development, though. Okay. There is also the possibility that if we leave land, Genoa will take it. Because they can actually take the land. Okay, let's take Tin, Khazir, Yediskul, and Crimea from them. And we will take whatever we can get. We won't get Humiliate because we don't have quite enough for that. We do already have them at 20 war scores, so we could sit on it and wait till their autonomy goes up, and then that would allow us to get a better deal because they wouldn't be worth as much, but we're not going to do that. We want Canada. Yes. Do they have a claim on that province? No, so they won't be mad if we don't give it to them, so we might not give it to them. Let's clear our offer here. We want Humiliate. We also kind of want to get to 50 prestige. So if we take that province, it's in our area. We want it. Annul treaties with the Timurids. I actually don't care that they have an alliance with the Timurids right now. Okay, we'll do it anyway. And the reason that we're going to do it is if we were to attack them again, we can maybe snipe we can get in there just before Muscovy does. Get this land. Wait, Muscovy didn't even take Perm. That was their war goal. That's kind of stupid. We're not going to pay the points for it though. Okay, that's a kind of small peace deal, but I think we'll be fine with that because we're taking a lot of land from Crimea. We'll take their money as well, actually. There we go. Take that. We can now let's wait a little bit, because it's costing 10% more because of our war exhaustion, so if we let our war exhaustion tick down, that would be good. And Crimea, let's see what we're going to take from you. We'll take clear our offer. I know that we wanted these provinces, but it costs us 0 Diplo no matter what we take, so we want those 3. That still leaves us the problem that Genoa could take these ones. We could take everything. That gives us 64% overextension. We have 6% from that. So that gives us 70% overextension. We can take all their provinces now, actually. What if we just made them our vassal? Made them our vassal, then 10 years we can eat them for Diplo points. Gives us a... It lets us keep our admin, so we can get to an idea group at some point. Okay, we'll make them our vassal. And we'll take... Oh, we can't take all the money, because that's too much. We'll take as much money as we can. There we go, 100%. Okay, done. We gained 1 stability because we went over 50 prestige. Muscovy have announced us as their new rival, and we lost that rival. And we were going to set it to Muscovy. We could always set it to Genoa, but I don't want to go to war with Genoa. So we'll set that. We now have 2 very strong vassals, which means that their liberty desire might be high. It's reasonably high, but once our army reinforces and we get improved relations with them, we'll be fine. You fabricated claims on Georgia. We could just go straight to war with Georgia now. Let's have a look. Allied with Trebizond. Trebizond is there. They're at war with Kara Kalunyu. So we kind of have to go to war with them. And the reason we have to go to war with them right now is because if we don't, then they're going to make them... What they do is they make Georgia their vassal. And that means that we can't go south. And we want to go south at some point. So we'll declare war. We're going to aim to take... They've got 2 claims? Yeah, well done. We'll aim to take the smaller province, the one without the fort. That'll get us taking war score quicker. Yep, Trebizond won't join in. They should have no army because Kara's already done all the work. What is vultures at this point? It will stop our war exhaustion from going down, which is a bit stupid, but that's fine. Protect against Muscovy. How many troops do we have to have? 31! Oh, probably not going to have that many. Muscovy haven't fabricated any claims on us, so we're a little bit safe right now. And if they do declare on us, Novgorod will almost definitely declare on them. So it would almost be good for us. And the Ottomans would join in on our side, as well as the Uzbeks. So that's good. So let's let time move on a little bit. Teutonic Order, extend to an alliance with Muscovy. Good, they're far away from us. Yaroslav are threatening our trade. Yes, we should do trade embargoes with our rivals. The only one we can do it with is Muscovy because they're the only one that we don't have a truce with. Timurids entered an alliance with Nogai. Huh. Well, after being all Nogai are so weak, there's no way that they can fight us. They're quite clearly doing that now. I guess it's because we changed the balance of power up here. We never had a royal marriage with the Ottomans. Interesting. Well, good that we got that. They remembered. Conquer Tula. Is that part of Nogai? Where is Tula? Oh, that's Ryazan. Ryazan are currently free. That's too much. Ryazan, I hate to say it, are too strong for us to take right now. Because it would cost us manpower. And we have negative 6,000 manpower. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some mercs here. And they're going to go fight the war down in Georgia for us. Along with Gaz. We'll go with Gaz. One more troop. So these three will go to their capital. And then this one troop will go to the province we want to take. If I'm right in thinking they have no army, so nice and easy. Oh! Oh! They have an army! Stop going in. Stop going in. Stop it. Where are you going? Kuza. Get rid of that army before it dies a horrible death. Okay, can we stop building the other troop? Or is that all of our troops dead? I think that's all of them. Okay. I didn't realise they still had an army left of any capacity. It's a bit unfortunate. I was under the impression they were losing heavily. 9,000 troops, they're going to Alania. Alright, they're going over here, I think. Yeah. Let's head down there. We got some rebels. Some Gaz separatists. We could boost our stability. I don't really want to. We're at 0. It's 8.7 years and the Kazani ones are 9 years. It's no problem. We should probably cycle our missions, get a new one. Maybe get rival of rival, that would be quite nice. No infidels or infidels. So, thing we haven't talked about yet is religion. Do we want to go for pious or not for pious? Pious is really good for army strength and missionary conquering. And non-pious is good for technology, tax modifier. So if we're at peace, we want to be non-pious. If we're at war, we want to be pious. We're going to be at war a bit. I think we'll pay the money to be pious. Muscovy declared war on Novgorod. Which is good, because Novgorod doesn't always lose. They're allied with Scotland. They might lose this time. But they don't always lose. And they've already been to war with Kazan recently. Muscovy, so there's a little bit of a chance that they might have bitten off more than they can chew. I really want to go down and help this war, but I know that our strategy dictates that I shouldn't. Okay, we got some mountains here? Yeah. So let's go sit in the mountains. If we can get them to attack us, that would be the ideal solution here. They come up, attack us, we leave in full strength. Why are we taking attrition? Is the supply limit really low? It is. Ugh, it's really, really low. We'll split the army in half, send half. We'll send the half without the leader back, actually. That'll work for us. Don't want to take too much attrition. We got away before the month ended, which means that we didn't take an extra tick. Kara should at some point come down. Crimea! Fantastic! 7,000 troops. What's their liberty desire now? Should be very high. Yes, quite high. Because they actually have an army. They're sieging though. It's good. I should set Crimea's objective to be that province. Because it's their war goal. Ottomans have finally got to war with Byzantium. We kind of slowed that down a little bit, but they're going to take Constantinople, rename it to Istanbul, and they're probably going to take one or two things down there. I don't think they can take all of it. I believe that that's too much for them. But they will take some of it. Crimea. Crimea, where are you going? Crimea, come back. What are you doing? That's not where I told you to go. Did I? No. Good, the other guys know where the war goal is. So they're kind of playing a bit of cat and mouse over there. We'll stay close enough to join in if we need to. Just stay there. Okay, as long as we keep some provinces sieged, it'll stop Kara from fully taking everything. And that's really what it's all about. Okay, Rebel Uprising. 9.6 years, 8.4 years. I don't think there is a Rebel Uprising. I think you're telling fibs here. And where's Georgia going? They're just off. What's the war they were in? I thought they were in a war against I thought they were in a war with Trebizond. I guess that they well, I assumed it was Trebizond was the person being declared war on, and they called in Georgia, but it looks like it was the other way around. Georgia called in them. I bet they're happy for that. Okay. Fine, we've got our war goal. We'll just sit on it. Don't suppose they want to just peace out for it. Nope. We should probably change occupation before we do that as well. Once we get these provinces, they'll actually probably say yes, although we don't control the nearby fort. Which is a everlasting problem. What's the... Okay, we can move down here. It's got a high supply limit. We got about 4,000 negative, 4,000 deficit on our manpower, which is fine. We can live with that. Ideally, we want Georgia to come in and attack us. Canada is part of our patrimony. Good. What's the unrest look like? It's pretty high. We'll increase autonomy. Make it 0. That'll work for me. Let's have a look at the rebel uprisings. 7.4 years and the other one disappeared entirely. Okay. Kara, can you siege that fort for us? Like, just a little bit. Can we have a look at the fort? 35%. Alright, that'll be done on the next tick. We should probably just continue fabricating claims on Nogai while we're not doing anything. Nogai, fabricate a claim on... Can we fabricate on Genoa now? No. We'll fabricate on Kazan then. On Penza. And we'll keep the other one available for when we need it. Have a look at this. It's about to tick. They got it. Fantastic. Peace out. Come on. Peace out. We don't have all day. Alright, there they go. They pieced it. Oh. Oh. Okay. So they pieced out and took vassalization of Georgia. Okay. Damn. When will they join our war? 3 years? Will that be too long away from the... What I'm trying to work out is they'll join the war in 3 years. Is that gonna be long and like... Is that gonna be within the time that they are allowed to join? Is that be... They got 30 months. When did we start this war? We start... war screen will tell us? Started in 1449. Now, 30 months from then is... that'd be... 3 years-ish? Yeah, so Ottomans aren't going to join in. Uzbeks aren't going to join in. We want to peace out, I guess. For nothing? A clear offer. Oh. Okay. We can beat Kara. They have 22,000 troops, is that correct? No, they have 36,000. So they have another 14,000 somewhere in here. We have... like 23,000-ish. So, here's a tactic. We'll build all of the mercenaries. Right, there we go. That's enough mercenaries for us. Let's check where the mountains are. We're currently sitting in the mountains. I'm fine sitting in the mountains right now. I have no idea why Kara took the vassalization. Or how they had enough war score for it, actually. That's fine. No, you stay where you are. Moving everyone to Alania. And basically what we want out of this war is we want white peace. We want white peace or that province. Whichever one comes first. That's steppes. We get a bonus in steppes. How many troops do we have? What's their leader? The leader's a 4-1. That's not that good. Ours is a 2-1. Ours is a 2-0. We got troops still coming in. Okay. What have we got here? Accumulate money. Maybe rival of rival. Novgorod's opinion is 100. We'll take that one. Right. This is gonna almost cripple us, this war. I want to wait till they're committed. Oh, I couldn't see it because it was underneath the... Okay, that's not good. I thought they still weren't committed because I couldn't see underneath the shield. They do have a negative penalty. They took a crossing penalty. Arrive on the 18th and we're going to arrive on the 25th. I think we'll be fine. Oh, wow, we're losing quickly. We're going to arrive on the 23rd. 18th is in 5 days. 1, 2. Right, there we go. We're in. They got 13,000 troops. They're reinforcing. They're gonna cancel each other out. So 13,000. I say, what's your leader? Oh, 1-3. Great. If he can take over, that'll be perfect. He'll take over in 5 days. Our leader will get there in 7 days. So their leader's gonna take over on 3 days. 1, 2, 3. There he is. We have a better leader now. We're going to arrive on the 25th. There we go. They stopped coming in. We have more troops. We have a better leader. We're fighting with this in the steppes, which I think is good for us. Yes. Perfect. And Crimea weren't even there. We won. Right. Let's separate all the mercenaries and we'll consolidate their regiments. We'll get rid of the 27 and the 200. Move them away. Collect them. Deselect that army. Merge the other two. Then we'll go and attack into this province. well, I want to get rid of it. It's near an enemy army. Yes, that's another change in the 1.13 patch. You can't disband a troop that is next to an enemy army. It's 17,000 versus 2, but we should, yeah, we'll win. Even though we're low morale. We can now disband them, and we can end the episode. Thank you for watching. Next time we will fight, continue fighting Kara. We are in a very good position for it. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to try and take land from Georgia. So we'll try and take like these 2 provinces, and that'll be it. In fact, these... Okay, I thought they might be in the war because usually Kara vassalizes them. So we might go to war with Chevron. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.